Hello, this is God Second, and I'm back, and I'm making a video about this. Okay, I read this article. I read about I read an article about those two YouTube influencers named Jesse Ridgway from YouTube user McJuggerNuggets, whatever. So I want to say I read an article that they terminate the pregnancy because the baby might be Down syndrome. Well, just let you know, the test can be wrong. And when I think about this, when they terminate, just because Down syndrome, just because baby's Down syndrome doesn't mean it doesn't deserve to die. Look, Down syndromes can be handful and stubborn, but some have it. I deal with them at work. I had friends who are Down syndromes. Even I had to deal with one girl named Sarah Whitfield. She's Down syndrome and she's sure stubborn as hell. She always be mean to me and bullying me, push me, pinch me, told me not to look in the pictures, say that fuck you to me, give me the finger. And I remember before Sarah Whitfield, there was this girl named Katie. She's like Down syndrome. She had to go to the hospital to get a heart surgery because, Down syndrome had heart issues and stuff. So okay, and we had to do a jump rope for, jump for Katie because of her heart. And I had to deal with Down syndromes everywhere. Even if I have a Down syndrome, if I were pregnant and I found out I had a percent of Down syndrome, I would just keep the baby, not kill it. I would keep it. I mean, what if my cousin have a baby and it was Down syndrome? Would she terminate it? No, she would keep it. And I want to say, I had a friend who I worked. The parents do not like the parents who do not want them. One, Tina, on Down syndrome for my old job. I was told that her parents left her with the neighbors to take care of her. Two, Scotty, for my old job. He said that his parents abandoned him because he was a Down syndrome. I heard about history that the parents who don't want the Down syndrome baby, they put him in an institution. But one thing is, Down syndromes are very smart. They're smart, they're beautiful, they can be sweet, but they could be stubborn and handful. Even I have to deal with one too. So, do I think about you two? Yeah, I'm talking about you. You a piece of shit. Both of you. You two are a piece of shit and horrible parents. You are horrible parents. How could you terminate an innocent baby that could be Down syndrome, but the test could be wrong? How could you do that? How dare you? Do you know how many world would be pissed off at you? You're lucky I didn't subscribe you because I would unsubscribe and send all hate. You deserve all hate because what you did. could you? That baby might be sweet. That baby might not be Down syndrome. It could be, I don't know. I had friends who are Down syndrome. I had one Down syndrome males come after me because I'm beautiful. I'm not lying. I have so many Down syndromes having fallen in love with me. Especially in Special Olympics in high school and work, dances. You have no idea. And they even, there's one in a Australian couple, married couple, wants to have a baby, but they cannot. And so they have this girl from, I don't know, from Indonesia or Thailand, pregnant with twins, but one is Down syndrome, and the couple wants them to terminate the pregnancy, but the mother was, but the Thai woman refused because it's against her religion. And moments the babies were born, they took the little girl, healthy, normal girl, and leaving the Down syndrome left a Down syndrome baby with Down syndrome. He's a boy. Down syndrome behind and abandoned him. I had friends who were Down syndrome. Even my girlfriend Astrid, she had a uncle who had Down syndrome, but sadly he died because he's choking on blood throwing and taking tonsils out. Man, you make me so mad. My blood's boiling with rage. And you think about you want to try, excited to try again? You're so pathetic. You're pathetic. You're ungrateful. You're a shithead. Selfish. Piece of shit. You two are horrible parents. How could you? You two are horrible parents. Your bitch wife, she's a horrible mother. You're a piece of shit, a horrible father. Ugh, you make me, I'm so mad right now. I'm venting right now, it's all. I am so mad. I'm so mad I could make my room shake. No, I'm a witch, man. Do not piss me off. Actually, you did piss me off. I'm so pissed that I could make this room shake. Just because the baby is Down syndrome doesn't mean it don't have to had right to live. It has right to live. If I had a Down syndrome baby, I'll just keep him or her. I mean, if I had Down syndrome, if I had a daughter or a son with Down syndrome, I'd just keep him and her. You two are a piece of shit. Pathetic, horrible parents. Your bitch wife is terrible mother. And you a piece of shit or terrible father who would decide to terminate the baby who had Down syndrome and now is going, oh, I'm excited to try again. You know, what if my cousins had a baby with Down syndrome? I don't mind having a Down syndrome for a cousin or a niece or nephews. Gosh, you'll make me so mad. No wonder why people think you hate. I hope you what? Oh, I'm mad right now. I could make this room. I'm so mad. My blood is boiled with rage right now. How could you? Just because baby Down syndrome, I know they could be handful, stubborn, they had heart issues, but you have the money. You could pay the baby medical bills for the heart surgery, heart donor, heart thing. You had money since you made the YouTube videos. But instead, you're doing something selfish, shallow, evil, hate, sick. You decide to terminate the pregnancy because the baby might be a Down syndrome. You know, the test can be wrong, you know. Shame on you two. I hope you lose your subscribers. Because what you did. You two are a piece of shit and horrible parents. Your bitch wife is a terrible mother. You piece of shit is her terrible father. Who decided to terminate the baby who might be a Down syndrome. And like, oh, I'm excited to do it again. Oh my god. Do you know what? You don't deserve to be a parent. You don't deserve a parent. You don't deserve to be having children. Fuck you. Bye.